Hello, everyone. Hello, Speedy. What felt like ages? Hello, Corgi. Nice to see you back again, both of you. And Corgi, I've been meaning to ask, where did you get your name from? It's like odd, final Corgi. About from a, oh, okay, yeah. All right, dude. Dear. We starting off with some Surrounded, and then another game, and probably going to go ahead and finish off with Angerfoot. You love Final Fantasy and you love corgis. Okay. If you love Final Fantasy, you probably already know, but you know that was Squaresoft's Hail Mary, right? There's a reason that it's called Final Fantasy. Because if that game didn't do well, there would be no Squaresoft. That would have put them under. What is that? It says I have no ammo. Now I have ammo. But it won't let me zoom in. I've got this. It'll let me zoom in on this one. Today I won't be around for long. I might sleep after 30 max. Alright, dude. Trust me, I understand. I got to click again. What do you mean no ammo? It says I have 6. Any more Zambonis? Is this military loot? Or what? Just channel my inner John Cena. You can't see me. Oh, an AK. 97, 121, 90. This protects a teensy bit better, but it uses more filter. Well, does it have filters? No, it doesn't. Why? Because reasons. That's why. Chris Vector. It's AK-74 again. I should have known by the Bakelite magazine. I think I've already got one. Nah. Kinda wanna go kill these people. Knock knock, Mr. White. This time it is I am the one who knocks. Boom. Headshot. Oh. Oh, right in the chest. Where you going, dude? When would you play some chill game? I want to see you play something relaxing, no guns or violence. Probably, I guess the next time I stream, I can do that. I know you said you wanted me to play some like puzzle games. I was actually, before I started streaming, I was looking for one to play. Reload. That'll work, you guess. It's hard to find kind of puzzle games that I really like, because I like, you know, graphics and my stuff. I'm not super stoked on, like, you know, 2D stuff. I'll play it if it's got, like, you know, some kind of a good special style, but and like, also I'll go ahead and say I'm not a fan of card games either. But I was looking at one that seemed like it was kind of interesting. It was called Kato something. It was like a puzzle game slash platformer. It's like a very chill game. Good on that. Surrounded doesn't have no. It also doesn't have kicking either. I know. Oh, that's the shadows. Oh, this says I already looted it from last game, but everything else respawned. Odd. Very odd. Wasn't there another dude? About a horror puzzle game? Sure, I don't mind horror games. There you are. Knew there's another dude somewhere. I knew I wasn't going crazy. And again, I can't go somewhere where I never left. Poppy playtime. It wouldn't be fair for me to play that because I've watched all of them already. Ooh, I've missed this. So I kind of already know how to do everything. It wouldn't be much of a puzzle. Definitely need that. No, you get your butt back up on here. It's dirty water. Yeah. That's why I like to play games that I don't know, because like I said, it wouldn't be fair if I'm just like breezing straight through the game, and oh yeah, or it's not much of a puzzle. I see something. All right, yeah, just look out for something and let me know. I mean, let me know through X or Steam or, you know, whatever you find. Uh-oh. There's somebody somewhere doing something. Are you in the building? Well, I see you, but... It's a good thing they're so stupid. Are you gonna let me zoom in this time? There you go. Phasmophobia will be fun, but you need someone to play it with. Yeah, I have Phasmophobia already. Okay. I played a little bit of it, and yeah, it's kind of boring and a bit unfair when you're playing by yourself. Depending on which ghost you get, sometimes it can be downright almost impossible. What? Yeah. And you also need somebody who's somewhat decent at the game to play with as well. I'm not gonna say I'm the best, but I'm not, you know, I'm not the worst either. Oh, is this the... No. I thought this was an irradiated place. Let me get that plank. There you go. Boing. Automobile repair shop. Hey, they got any parts for my Skyline in here? I'm gonna try Grounded though. It doesn't require any good PC can be played. I know I've seen that one before, but it's been so long, I don't remember much about it. Ooh. I remember the premise behind it and a little bit of it, but not a whole lot. 40 slots. A black face mask. Good on those. I hear a zombie somewhere. Sure, I can put that somewhere else. There you are. Ark, Minecraft, Sons of the Forest, Green Hell, and those types of games. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't turn down those games. I've got 2 Ark games. Also have Minecraft somewhere. Hello, Lisa. Lockpicks. And 3 of 8. I'm at 100%, so I don't need to heal. What's up that way? Does it lead up to there? Didn't see y'all. Maybe. Maybe not, or maybe, you know, you're just... I know y'all saw him just like appear out of thin air, right? Rushing at me. Where's the other one? I hear, but I don't see. Protect me, tree. I don't see him. I don't think they can bleed out and die that way. Come on, please reload actual full mag, yes. Gotcha. The hunter has become the prey. A lot of zombies over there, so I know there ain't no bandits over there. You have a question? What you remember, Speedy? Do I have a 5.56 weapon? I think I've got a crap ton of 5.56 ammo somewhere. That's got the Dragonov in it. Special Glock. Yeah, I do have AK-74. Thought I did. Stair. Oh, that's, yes, that's a 5.56, but I don't have any mags for it though. I don't think a Stanag. Okay, yeah. Awesome. What's in here? Oh, there's nothing in this one. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Was the shirt. Alrighty. loud area, usually even when the window's closed. I still hear the trucks and cars loudly. What can I do to minimize that noise in your videos? Okay, there are settings for your microphone that you can use. God, I can't exactly remember what the heck they are right now. Give me a second and we'll check. OBS. Wrong thing. Filters. Okay, if you use OBS, you can use noise gates and compressor. That will help minimize the surrounding noise. Like me, I've got an AC going right now in this room. Can you hear it? It's like a legitimate question, can you? I'm not sure. There's somebody coming from somewhere. No, he's getting compressed. Yes. Alright, where's the other dude? The one who thought he could get away. Nope, you can't. Okay, good. Then that means my noise gate and compressor are working. Now, I will say it also, too, depends on your microphone. Different microphones have different levels and stuff. Mine has a built-in amplifier in it. The one I had before this one did not, and I had to use an inline amplifier, which was kind of, well, it's an infestation. Does it need a good mic? Not necessarily. I mean, a lot of the mics that are like built into computers are decent enough to stream with. I mean, obviously you would want to upgrade it whenever possible, but as long as it's not some super duper bargain bin cheap laptop, it should be good enough. That on night vision. I know there's more. You just come walking out of the truck or van. Build a PC. That's good. Like I said, you know, you don't need a super expensive setup to start really streaming either. You know, you can get what you can get and then upgrade along the way. That's what I did. I'm not exaggerating. I mean, my PC right now is fully custom. But when I started streaming on a different channel many years ago, I originally used a HP laptop that I bought from Walmart. And it definitely wasn't the best. And I slowly upgraded that PC with a new motherboard, CPU, graphics card. I kept the power supply and stuff like that, and I had, you know, changed out whatever I could at the time, whatever I could afford. What am I running now? I'm not gonna say it's top of the line. It's a AMD Ryzen 9 7950 X3D. The I can't remember what the motherboard is. I think it's an Asus B650, something like that, I think. Built-in Wi-Fi and all that. I've got 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. The graphics card is a... How you gonna put a whole fridge in that? Is a NVIDIA RTX 4070 Ti Super. So it's not the, you know, most expensive, but it still cost me almost $3,000 to build. Basic AM5 build. And it should be good enough. But I mean, you're worried about the games. I mean, there's plenty of games out there to play. With some spice in the GPU and CPU. Yeah. I mean, the bad thing is too, games are different as how they're optimized. Some games are very, very CPU intensive, so you need a really good CPU. The CPU I got was made for games, but other games are very, very GPU heavy and don't really rely on the CPU much at all. So that's why it's kind of good to like search around and see which games are which and what works for your build. But I mean, if you're not playing on you know, the super highest of graphics settings, most computers built within the last few years will generally play most games at medium settings at least. Was it AM4? No, AM4s are still, they're still good. They're still relevant. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm good on health. I like my computer. I mean, it's, unless they come out with something like super duper high tech and new, this computer, as long as it doesn't, you know, explode, it'll still be good for another at least 3 years before I have to really upgrade anything. And I mean, I've still got my old HP computer. Heck, one of my monitors I'm using is that old HP computer. And that's, at this point, that thing is 16, 17 years old now. And I mean, it doesn't have nowhere near the high graphics, you know, fidelity, and it is nowhere near as clear as my new gaming monitor, and even just the one I bought not long ago, but it still works fine. The GPU in Algeria is like double the price. Yeah. I know, that sucks, dude. I mean, like I said, maybe see if there's any like places that deals with used computer parts. If they have any of those places around you or near you. Nothing in here. I've been this one, yeah. Oh, yeah, I have. Dang. There's nothing up there. Dang. That is... Stuff like that should be, I mean, like illegal. Like I said, it should be one set price for around the world, realistically, in my opinion. It's not cool to like charge someone. And I mean, like, you know, whenever the pandemic was going around, you know, some years ago, graphics cards, God, they, whew. Is the place I've already been? No. They went up super sky high. I mean, they were like quadruple the price. The $300 graphics card you see on Amazon was now $1,200. And it was just so not worth it. Really. 1660 is for 250 to 300. That's found it as RX 580. The 1050 Ti for a budget at least. Oh, little snake. Oh, got the clip. Q helicopter, unfortunate son. No, the helicopter already crashed. Somewhere in the valley, anyway. And welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. Honestly, I would try to find at least like a 1650, 46, 54 to start off with, and then, you know, go on up from there, because they're a lot of some of the, well, I'm gonna say a lot, but some of the newer games, they'll still support like a 1650 on some of them as far as like the minimum specs. Plenty of batteries. Knock, knock. Of course, there's nothing good. Nothing good out here either. R5 5600G. I'm not too familiar with AMD cards. Nope. That's all the ammo I'm wasting on it. The integrated, some integrated GPUs can be okay. The problem with a lot of them nowadays is they're integrated into the CPU, and they tend to get very hot. So you've got to have a very good CPU cooler. I very much would not recommend the stock one that it comes with. I almost got a liquid cooling system for mine, but they're such a huge pain in the butt to deal with, and you've got to clean them every now and then, and they can get really, really nasty. So I just went with a big cooler. As long as you got proper ventilation too, that's all good. I see somewhere where it said all of these are bugged and there will never be a fire X in them. A all-in-one? I really wouldn't recommend an all-in-one if you're talking about a all-in-one computer. Somebody's walking somewhere. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend an all-in-one computer for any kind of gaming. Custom water cooler. Ooh. Nine Mill has one of those, yes. But custom water coolers, like I said, they require a lot of maintenance. Where are you at? Are you in there? Yes. Be gone. Oh, yeah. Okay. When I see AIO, I just think all in one. Meaning one of those, computers that are just basically like a big screen that has everything built into that. I've had one of those. They're not that great. But yeah, like I said, if you want to do the maintenance, I mean, as long as you get a good one, go for it. But I didn't want to have to deal with the maintenance of having to take my computer completely apart and possibly, with my clumsy butt, risk accidentally knocking something loose and then all of it just spilling all over my motherboard and graphics card. And yeah, I wouldn't be too happy if that happened. And I know myself, I would probably do it accidentally. Okay, salutations, how's everyone? Wait a second, the IIO is the ready water cooler. You just plug it and the other system's custom built. You need to make everything alone. No, they usually come as a kit, but you do have to fill them with generally special kind of like a liquid. And over time, the heat generated from the CPU and the computer, and everything else will cause that fluid to become really nasty. And then you have to take it out and drain the water or the fluid, whatever you have in it, in order to replace it. And I just, like I said, I didn't want to try to deal with that and risk messing up my computer. All the ones the AIOs I've seen were like that. At least I know they say you're supposed to change them once in a while. End of the workday. I mean, if you can send me a link to one of the AIOs that you don't have to do that to, I'll probably end up buying it for my system. But the ones that I looked at, they all said, "Oh, you got to change it. You got to change it. You got to change it." I was like, they were the $200 and $300 ones, the ones that I've seen. Like I said, that's why I just went with the big cooler with 2 fans. Random tent. Anybody here? Nope. Either way, that's way so... Yeah. I mean, they're, like I said, they're nice to have if you can afford them, but, you know, you can get cheaper ones for like, I think the cheapest one I seen was like $80. But it was just a small cooler with like a little small single fan, and it's just, yeah. For one of those, they're kind of, you know, you get what you pay for it. If you pay a super cheap price for it, then that's probably, you know, what you're going to end up with, a super cheap one. And you definitely do not want your cooler to fail on you. Dirty water. What is this? Industrial building. So it's like more guidelines than actual rules. Breaking the law, breaking the law. It's Judas Priest. I ain't heard them in a while. Yeah, punching bag. First time I've seen one of those. So cheaper, but oh yeah. When it comes to computer parts, that is one thing you do not want to skimp on, is getting the cheapest unknown name parts you can. No, that is a recipe for disaster. Oh, I can't even do nothing with it. Oh crap, I need to reload. Maybe I need to reload the bags. Can't reload the one that's... Now you gotta take it out. Whatever daggone reason. Why won't you take it out? Jeez. So it even makes sense. Even though brands can be incompatible in some cases, yes, they can. And you don't want to find out the hard way that they're that they're not compatible. Problem is, like I said, I need to work for at least 25 days to buy the R5600. Well, I mean, you know, you gotta grind for it, my dude. Really, unless you can find a really, really nice person out there, ain't nothing in life free anymore. Took me a while to save up for this computer. I need to switch to this gun. This one doesn't even need a mag. And you get away with cheap stuff in the short term, and more than not, you get what you pay for. Something you tend to use a lot. Yeah. Oh, crib. That's a sad sight. But yeah, there's actually kind of like a saying. It may, you know, the good thing may be expensive, but you buy once, you cry once. Meaning, you know, you get the best you can afford, name brand stuff, and it may be expensive and it may be at first, but it's better than buying the cheap thing and finding out that, you know, it's very cheap for a reason, and then you gotta buy another one. And then in the end, a lot of times you'll eventually have to end up buying the expensive one anyway. Some investors pay $10 for an item that'll last for a year, and 20 times at $1. Yeah. There's a rule I heard. Buy the cheap tool. If you break it, that will justify you being. Yeah, but if you buy the expensive one in the first place, you won't even have to waste the money on the cheap one. Especially if it's a tool that you know you're going to use for a long time. Like a computer. If it's like an actual tool, depending on the job, yeah, I'll get the cheaper one, but I never get the cheapest one. Whoa. Whew. She came out of nowhere. Ah, safe. More soup. Advanced lock. Hey, grill. Without a top. Already. And another. All right, look. Send me an email. And give me all the evidence you have. Because the evidence that I have seen was very, very compelling. They gave me like 15 screenshots. And I did some sleuthing of my own and kind of comparing the stuff. And from what I've gathered and all the evidence, it seems like it was one person using all those accounts. Now, I don't really appreciate you coming into my stream and doing that, and you also just outed the person who did it. So I'm sure Kesmex won't be too happy about that, because as he even said in one of the messages that he sent, he wanted to keep it private. But please keep the drama out of my streams. This is not the place for that. Thanks, Grim. Yeah, they're gone. For now. If you're still here and watching, keep it out of my streams. As I have said, I want to have a friendly, nice community, friendly, nice streams where everyone gets along, no drama, no BS. I was waiting for your call. Yeah, I know. I was kind of reading what they were saying. As soon as I seen it said non, I kind of knew who it was already. And I wanted to, you know, tell them that this is not the place for that stuff. I am a no drama llama. Like I said, the evidence that was given to me is very, very overwhelming against them. And I mean, well, they, like I said, they already outed who it was. But so I'll go ahead and I'll ask y'all that's here. Their reasoning, they're saying that they're friends, but they share a family account on Steam, meaning up to 6 people can use the same account and play all the games that are on the accounts together. That's why they have so many accounts. They said they wanted someone. That's radiation. They wanted to try to get the game for all of them to play. And they changed the names because they win, one person will win, but they want the other person to have the game instead. So they changed the name on Steam so that person can get the game, so they don't want to seem like they're tricking the streamer who's giving away the game. Now, the thing I don't understand is if they're all on the family account, there is quite literally no need to do that because every one of them can play the game. I think they said something about wanting the cards you can get, you know, for playing the game, little Steam cards and stuff. I'm like, dude, you can trade those things if they want them that bad. So that's what I'm kind of like, you know, I'm a nice person. Some would say I am too forgiving, but I want everyone to have a fair shot at this stuff. You know, and using a bunch of different accounts to try to get one game for it's just, I don't know. To me, that just doesn't like seem right. I know that's radiated. So that's why I was kind of, and with the, like I said, the evidence I've got, they gave me like 15 screenshots. So the evidence was, them was bears. Them was 2 bears. I must kill at least one to avenge myself. Because they killed me in the first game. Right in the butt. What's the price of that game? Just want to have a good time. I just want to say something. That's why I waited. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but the price of the game. No, it was the game that Kesmex won the other day. Like I said, since Non wanted to come on here, which is Non Kuro. And kind of outed Kesmex by name. I mean, I didn't want to, like I said, I wasn't going to say anybody's name. They were going to remain Voldemort for that's all I cared. Just because I didn't want to start any drama. And, you know, Kesmex wanted, like I said, things to stay private. So, he might not be too happy that they outed him in the stream in front of everybody. And, you know, this is going to YouTube, on YouTube as a video after this. So, anyone who watches this is... Oh, maybe I should use some of these. I forgot I got hit. You're a nice dude. Oh, thanks. 6 people can chip in and play like $10 is on one. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's, to me personally, the reason they say, you know, we change our names because, like I said, I have photo proof that Kesmex is tied to all these other accounts as well. But the reason that they say that they're doing it to not make it seem like they're, you know, wanting to like screw over the streamer or something like that by telling them, no, I don't want it, and give it to another person. Oh, I've never seen these before. Wow. That kind of just doesn't seem right to me because, like I said, it shouldn't matter who's going to win it because they've admitted that they all have a one of the family things on Steam, so they all can play it anyway. It shouldn't matter who gets it. If they're all going to play it anyway, I mean then. But, you know, like, it's just a fact too that that's a whole if it is that way, the fact that it's a whole group of them doing it is still, to me, kind of dishonest. It was really every person and on the family. It won't. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Crap, radiated all around, no matter where I go. They said that they changed their names because if one of the other ones want the game, like say Kesmex won the game, like on my stream, he won it, but one of the his friends that he says, Kuro, they want the game instead. Then he's saying that they will change Kuro's profile to Kesmex, and then I'll give the game to Kuro's profile, and then they'll change the name back after I give it to them. You know, it's just like, that doesn't make any sense to me because you're going to all have the game anyway. So it shouldn't matter, you know, who gets it. And like I said, it's a whole group of people doing it. I think that's kind of like not fair. Because then that's like they're all trying to get the game for their group. So I think that's a little bit, you know, unfair. It's, you know, I want everyone individually to have a fair shot. You know, for a person, not... Ooh, 24%. 10%. But no slots. What do I even have in this? Okay, do I have anything in it? Oh, here. God, see that all that stuff. Why? Yeah, I mean, like that's what I'm saying. It just, to me personally, it just doesn't make any sense. Military boots. I'll definitely take those. Is it a landmine? No, that's all right. I don't have too good a luck with those. This whole... Dang, though. Should be... It doesn't... Yeah. That's what I say. I try to give, like, everyone... Wherever they went. A fair chance. And I was thinking about giving them, like, a second chance, but... I mean... There's a lot of evidence that I got shown. You just watch your friends get popped in the head and you just want to stand there. He's not a very smart one. You will let's enjoy the streams. Yes. Ooh. Staring at chat almost got me killed again. And he had a gun. Why didn't he use the gun? Also not a very smart one. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I kind of just wanted to get y'all's opinion on it too. To make sure I'm not just, you know, going knucking futs. Okay. Don't worry, all right. Well, I mean, realistically, you say I'm not, but it could just be that you're just as crazy as I am. So that way I won't seem crazy to you. What was it? The Cheshire Cat and Alice in Wonderland said, "We're all a little mad here." Anyways. Oh, can't read that one. Molotov. Can I take that? I can't put that down there? I can put it in my jacket. Okay. I don't know if you would have done the same. Yeah. I will see what they say though, but you know, like I said, the evidence that I have is very overwhelming. I know I just saw one of those daggone zombies running. Leave the rabbit alone. Haven't y'all seen Doom? Ah, there we go. No scope. Look at all this red paint. These people are so messy. Corgi has returned. Don't judge me. I want to see some kids get... Bro! That is like... That is beyond dark, Speedy. Jeez, dude. Why do you want to see that for? Somebody stole the mattress. Who's Corge? Yeah. Oh, you got me from that far away. Yeah, you got me good too. At least you did have more ammo. Dang. I got a lot of 12 gauge ammo too. I don't even know if I still have a shotgun. I think I do. Maybe. Use the dark side of well for cookies every once in a while. So we're back to the zombies. Indeed. I'm going to finish up Angerfoot later. Or maybe not, depending on how, if that's the last part of the game or not, which I hope the game isn't no less than 2 hours long. So, you know, it's a cool game, but I mean, it's still 25 bucks. Reload. Why are you reloading to 1? You only have 1 in this one too? Hey, that should have been a collateral. They were perfectly lined up. Boom. Reload. Yeah. More kids being kicked. Firewatch Lake. Break crash. My good side will invite you to dinner and kill you if you don't come to my invitation. What was that? I heard a thump thump. Where'd you come from? Well, you see, Saigar, when a mommy zombie and a daddy zombie love each other very much. Oh, Lord. Walled off house. What is walled off? I challenge thee to a duel. It's not in his stream. You don't want to get him to... Well, I'm not monetized anyway, but yeah, I'd rather not get banned. Because, depending on how bad your chat gets, you can get strikes or bans because of it. See, I never understood that too. Streamers getting punished for things that, you know, their chat says. They're not saying it. But oh, there's something tearing that deer up. I guess the battery's dead in my night vision. Crap. Go after that deer, not me, dang nabbit. I can hear it. I can't see it though. Dang nabbit, and what a time for my daggone night vision battery to be dead. Let's keep him clean. You could brand the chat or stuff. Yeah, but like if I was a bigger streamer, they might have banned me for what Toby said the other day. Could have stopped it, but yeah. I watched a video earlier after my first stream. These are dudes that I killed? Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't loot him. But, there was this one person, she got a little mad and she hit her microphone and it knocked it over. And the AI in YouTube that goes through and scans all the videos and stuff somehow detected it as child endangerment. And she got instantly banned. And she tried to appeal the decision to YouTube and say, hey, all I did was literally knock over my microphone. There are no children at all in my house. I'm not a child. I'm an adult. So what the heck? You know, overturn this. And YouTube said, no. They said that they reviewed the video and they stand by their statement. It's like, bruh. All she did was knock over a microphone. Your AI got it wrong and you're standing by the AI's wrong decision? That's not right. And hello, Kashan. Ban words. Yeah. Just got off. Why are there so many deleted things in chat? Kashan missed the drama. Well, since you can go back and watch the VOD anyway and see the chat, it supposedly was one of Kesmex's buddies who came in the chat and pleaded their case for not being guilty of using multiple accounts. Yes, that was Kesmex who was the perpetrator. I got shown like 15 screenshots linking him to all the other accounts. So, yeah. I told them just to send me an email with their proof, because supposedly they can prove their innocence without a doubt with all the evidence that I have, and well, that was been sent to me. It'd be very interesting to see how. But then one of the mods deleted all their comments and hid them from the stream, so that way they can't chat anymore. I think they can still watch the stream, they just can't interact with nobody. What's going on, D? Yeah, I didn't expect it to be him, because I mean he was cool. Gasmex was cool, but the alternate, you know, all the other accounts, they very, very rarely interacted with chat. And it seemed like they showed up. Of course, like I said, I can't know for sure because I can't see everyone who's here. I can just see how many of you there are. Like there's 10 right now, but I can't see who you are unless you actually chat. But I don't need to do another one. You know. Oh. Is my radiation? Yeah, it is going down slightly. You smell like popcorn and butter. Dude. I love movie theater popcorn and butter. Hey, finally, we got someone in the inside. Dude, what is the name of that stuff? Like brand name and all that good stuff. Where do you get it from? I want that. I have to have it in my life. Because none of the stuff you buy in the stores, movie theater, but no, it does not taste the same. Hey, Corgi, guess what? Your, holy crap. Oh, who approved it? Who approved it? Such a naughty word. But it got held for a review, though. I saw it. And yes, we do have an insider knowledge now. You don't know if you can disclose that information? Well, then I don't know if I can disclose what word you need to put into the program anymore to, you know, get entered into the giveaways, you know? I don't know, you know, there are potentially, you know, dishonest people around, so. Yeah, I figured you wouldn't, dude. But please, actually, next time you go back in, do so, because I want to know. Because, like I said, nothing is the same you buy in the stores. Myers Farm. Reload. Yeah, I know what they look like too. They look like liquid, heart-stopping, artery-clogging gold. What? Oh, it's daylight. What the heck am I still doing with my deck on night vision on? Really, you missed that point blank. Butter, yeah. BRB. Burb. Okay, now what do we got here? Nothing good. Meds? I'll just use that for the radiation. Where are you going? Is that me? Yeah, that was me. Nothing of use. Right now, anyway. What do you get up there? Nope. It's a shame can't break open the boxes and see what's inside of them. I heard you. He brought me some ammo. Oh, that's also seen better days. Instead of sleeping 30 minutes, it's been 90 minutes. Yeah, I forgot about that, Speedy. Well, you gotta go, dude. You gotta go. Get that good sleep, man. Radio. All right. I'm going to attempt to pronounce it and probably butcher it. I know who you are, but is it Cathorisai? Cathorisai? I'm bad at pronouncing anything, apparently. Wrong button. Cathor is A? You're enjoying your time, though? Well, we're enjoying you being here, but if you... I know you said you needed to go to sleep. And like you said, it has been about, I don't know, it was an hour and a half. I didn't realize it's been that daggone long. Time flies when you're having fun. And when you're in good company. That means you guys. the body will always get to sleep back. Thanks. No problem. No filters. What you mean by that, Corgi? Clink. A store or something? I don't love chatting here. We all cool peoples. Myers Market Shop. Yes, it makes me lol as well. Come on, Speedy, you know we can't read that. You can... No, you can't. What does it say then? Oh, yeah, with the power of Google Translate. Yeah. Well, that's the case. I can, too. I can speak any language. Well, any language that Google can speak. I'm not translating. Well, that's fine. Somebody can copy and paste it into Google Translate. You got copper. Oh, lockpick. How devious of you. I need to reload. That's cheating. Nah. You expect us to learn, what is it, 12.3 million words and stuff? Just to be able to read that? He writes like this, sitting down. What? That's what Google says? No, it doesn't mean that. Search the helicopter, come on. Look, I'm just spreading the good word of Google. Yes. The good word of Google. Praise be to Google. For they are our overlords. It's kind of messed up. But it's only half only half kidding, really. Google pretty much runs the world almost. Oh, come on. Oh yes, they know all and see all. If you've got an Android phone, guess what? Google owns Android, the operating system. So yes, they can see your phone if they really want to. I wrote it, no one will understand it, but I'll type it anyway just to be annoying. No one uses Bing, but still, I use Bing. Everyone, Bing is like its own form of entertainment. Ultra radiated. Oh, it's a daggone bear. Have I got any more? No, I don't. Can I hurry up and reload these maps? Yes, I do. What the frick, you stupid. Duh. You just keep going that way. You go that way. I'll go home. There's also DuckDuckGo, but Google still, yeah. Google, it has the monopoly. And speaking of, Google actually may be forced here soon to actually split up some parts of it, because courts have said that Google has a monopoly over almost everything. Tell you about at least. Gonna go back in the vid and see what happened. I'll be right back. Alright. Now, just you know, to caution you, I did take on a very stern tone, so you may be a little bit startled, but it's okay. It's okay. Good there. Might have to find a nice place to maybe start building a camp or something. What you talking about, Speedy? Shamblers be shambling. Still putting off that green cloud. The Google thing. Oh, which parts will split? They're still deciding that. But one big thing is the fact that Google, they're saying it's not fair to other browsers and stuff, because, you know, Google owns Android. And the default search engine and browser on all Android phones is Google. So they're saying that that's not fair to, you know, other browsers and search engines. Yahoo is for iOS. Yeah, I don't have a Apple phone. Google's a monopoly. Basically, monopolies are illegal in the U.S. Yeah. That's why two phone companies here in the U.S. I don't know if you have them where you're at. Probably do. Verizon and was it Sprint, I believe, wanted to kind of merge. Verizon wanted to buy Sprint. Lower bottom. But that would have made Verizon, the courts in the U.S. said that would have made Verizon too powerful, and they would have had a monopoly on the cell phone market and stuff. So they stopped the sale from going through. And this has been many, many years ago, though. But yeah. And here's another fact to blow your mind: YouTube is owned by Google too. PC has Firefox and Ethang as default. My computers have never came with Firefox. They've always come with what used to be Internet Explorer, but now it's called Microsoft Edge, I think. I use Brave. For one thing, it works better. It hides and keeps people from like tracking your searches and everything a lot better. And if you hook up a crypto wallet, which they give you the option to do, you can watch ads. Like it's just pictures that pop up on your page, on your homepage, and they'll give you little bits of money for it. And you can actually cash it out for real money. Like mine has like I think 241,000 tokens or whatever in it, which right now is equal to like $36. And that fluctuates up and down constantly. Like last month I think was as high as 80, but it just goes along with the crypto market. And you don't even have to click on the ads or nothing, and they're very non-intrusive. Or you can get intrusive ads that pop up in the lower right hand or your corner of your screen whenever you're browsing the internet, which it'll go away in a second, or you can click it off and it adds to your free money. Everyone will go straight to Google anyway. Yeah. I think I don't care. All I care about is just need to make my search done. Heck, gonna want me some money. What's that again? It's called Brave Browser. Brave. It's got a picture of an orange lion head. Hey, Moondog. I have it on my my wish list, but I haven't had a chance to really check it out yet. I've been kind of researching some kind of comedic games. And I streamed one this morning, and I'll probably finish up this stream by finishing it, hopefully, a little later. Gundam Seed Battle Destiny Remastered was released today. Yeah, I saw it. I haven't watched Gundam in a long time, but I really liked it when I did, though. I even had the model kits for a few of them. Foot one was great. Yeah, I watched it back. Dang, dude, I felt like I was getting a stern talking to. I told you. I took on a stern tone. Let's see, their explanation just seems a little weird. But hopefully everything gets resolved eventually, but wow. Yeah, I know. I mean, that's, like I said, the evidence that I have is like 15 screenshots of a lot of connecting Kesmex back to the other accounts. And, you know, their whole excuse of, oh, we're just doing it because we're sharing on the family share thing. That just kind of like, there's no grill. Must be a Tesla. Or another electric car. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility it could be. But I don't know. I told him to send me their proof and I will take a look at it, but like I said, with the screenshots and stuff that was sent to me, it's they better have, as they call it, the smoking gun of proof. I'll even go so far as to say that they messaged me on X and they told me that it wasn't about the giveaways anymore. They just, as they said, they quoted, they want the person who sent me the screenshots to burn. Their words, not mine. Cool, I'm glad you did. You won't be disappointed. It's like play at your own pace. Yeah, those slow burning games, kind of like that. You know, they definitely have their place. You know, it's like something to play. You know, lay back and just, you know, kind of chill and play. Nothing, you ain't got to be all up in the monitor. Something to relax. Yeah, that's what I said too. 'Cause, I mean, they've said that they know who it is, or they think they know who it is. I'm not going to tell, but they said that he's done this before, and I will say that they did send me some screenshots as well, and some of them were the same screenshots that, you know, he sent me. So. And they were sent to them by another streamer that he told and gave the screenshots to. They just say that he's... Oh God, think of all that loot. But it's irradiated to high heavens, though. But I know they're pretty ticked off at him. That's a lot of irradiators. Get the head up. Oh, you just tanked that headshot. So did she. See radiation down that way. Not up here, though. People are different, yeah. Man, they look like they know each other and have some problems with each other. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. He's uh, you know, gave other streamers the same info that he gave me. So they're definitely not happy with him. And he's told me, you know, the person who told me all of this stuff, he gave me a few screenshots as well too that kind of make it so like they do it on Twitch as well, not just YouTube. Sometimes I don't find the kind of words that I want in like in Arabic. No ammo. You know that? My sneaking skill is now level 10. I'm even more of a sneaky boy. The exposure has lost to them a few times and it ticked them off. Yeah, I mean, like I said, that the screenshots that I got do connect them all together, though. And they've even admitted that they go in and do it. It's just not 100% known for a fact that it is Kesmix alone. But even if it's not, the fact that they all band together to go in and do it is kind of like, to me, that's a bit dishonest. $50 BMG. I can't take that. I'm out of space. But it, you know. Can I open this? No. Dang nabbit. You know, they shouldn't really be all applying at the same time. Especially if they're on the family share plane where they're all going to get the game if it wins anyway. I mean, you know, that's still, they're on the family share plane, so it's like, you know, 6 people still banding together to get the game. So it's like for one single account. So it's like, you know. How many moderator is in? There's a few of them. I wonder why I can read some and not others. Helicopter crash. Somewhere in the valley. Sure, probably on the other side of the map. No matter how you slice it, there's some oddness going on. Yeah, and like I said, I'm just trying to keep things fair for everyone, you know? there somebody up here? You know we're lucky. How are you lucky? One toolbox all the way in the back. Chilling, watching our dude. Even later when you'll get more people watching in the chat running, our chat will be noticed. Pulled by the moderator icon. I mean, like I said, I'll always keep an eye on chat no matter what. And if you really want, like, to ask me something or talk to me, like I said, you know, just put the little Psychotik Gaming thing up there. Ooh, good stuff. I hear something walking. The Dragonov again. Ooh. Yes, sir. 9mm drum mag. Level 0 key card. Already got one of those. Yeah, I could use a drink. Jeez, need more ammo in this. Don't want to get the click. And I think we're... Sure. Tactical. Get to it pretty soon, sure. Yeah, hopefully. I might be streaming too, maybe stream with you if you're open to it. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm not opposed to, you know, playing with, you know, the people I know on here and can trust. Military secure container. Oh, I can put that on there. Oh, already. This takes up 4 slots, yet it holds 18. 6% and 6%. I've got a pair of those already. Okay. Just to start with, we want to build from there. Great foundation. Indeed, I do. And like I said, I just... it's not just about this, but it would really help a trillion% if I could get like monetized soon. Because like I said, I've got a little bit of money put up to keep giving giveaways, but I am far from a rich man. So they may start being a little bit more spaced out. Crazy root beers. Dang, you just had to say that. I ain't had root beer in a while. Now I really want some. Yes, 308. No battery? Oh, man, where did I put my batteries? Batteries not included. Not in there. You know, there's two. It's just the SVD. So they gotta be in here. Yes. 20. Okay. Now. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. Anybody else? Sadly, you can't remove a moderator chat. Some root beers. Drug prohibition. They try to get to root beer. Find out how no alcohol. It was soda. Yeah, I guess the beer and the name really threw him off. I'd really like to find some legitimate sarsaparilla. It is extremely hard to find now because back in the day, you know, sarsaparilla is made from the sassafras root, and overconsumption of it could lead to damage of industrial and a house. Could lead to damage of your liver, kidneys, and excessive sweating. But in order for it to get that far, you would have to drink so much of it, you would throw it all back up and be in the hospital anyway. No one could realistically drink that much of it unless they absolutely tried to. And even then, it'd still be very hard to do. Alright, Speedy. So, because it had the potential to do that, they banned real sarsaparilla. Lots of lockpicks. Is this a place of ne'er-do-wells? I'll take one study of overfeeding that chemical to rats for them to determine it caused cancer. Same true for milk. Like that regular show. Yeah. Everything can hurt you if you overdo it, no matter what it is. But it's just like, you know, the sarsaparilla and stuff, if you drank a few of them a day or whatever, it ain't gonna hurt you. But yet, they banned it anyway. And the closest I got is I bought some sarsaparilla off Amazon. It's straight from Korea. I believe it actually does have the sarsaparilla in it. I'm not 100% sure. Of course it's raining. But yeah, let me in. Jeez. It's redonkulous. Oh, this one does have a filter. Ah. What we got in here? Well, things didn't work out too well for them. That's a lot of barrels. Sneaking is now 11. Trash. For military night vision, they're not that great. Welcome back, Speedy. Finish the conversation. Various buildings. I got the click. Lies. Thief skill. What is a thief skill? Oh. Wish this is blocked. Well, at least a torrential downpour is over. Good spawning. Break over for me. Gotta make like P and split. Have a good 1 second game. Alright, you too, Moon Dog, my man. Take it easy, bro. Eight. Plink. What? How am I missing now? Oh. Are you serious? I cannot shoot. Gotcha. Oh, he was a scavenger. And you say he was a bandit. Did I do bad by killing you? Was that a dog? It's got a collar on. You a friendly boy? You ain't gonna try to eat me, are you? Did I kill your master? Listen to them footsteps. That's a dog. I thought it was a person. Aw, I wanna pet the dog. Don't stub your toe, doggy. Why can't I see? Thought the sun was coming up. Friendly scavenger. That's lovely. Was it a new update where they added them in? And they look just like the bandits, so how am I going to tell them apart? I want to heal the doggy and I want to take him with me. I shall love him, squeeze him, pet him, and call him George. How many of y'all know what that's from? Put up the gun. Can I do anything? No, it won't let me. That sucks. I was hoping to find a new friend. Yes, now the sun's coming up. I feel bad because I think the scavenger dude might have been his owner. I mean, it's like, he looks just like the bandits, though. And how am I supposed to know that he was friendly? I mean, you want to run up to somebody, hey, dude, are you friendly, or are you going to shoot me in the face? See, that one shows up as friendly. Can I talk to you? She looks like something straight out of an anime. A cooking station. And a crafting station. Hey, and this RV isn't covered in, well, it is a little bit. Trees don't look dead, so it doesn't look like a radiation zone. But there are irradiated zombies around, though. Another helicopter crash. In the shadows, maybe sleep with the stream one. Alrighty, my dude. Loot all. Crap. Is there somebody else? That was all. Lots of ammo. Get a good sleep, my dude. And we shall see you in the next one. Don't yell, let you sleep. Well, now I got to. I'll try not too speedy. Alright. Sounds good to me, my dude. And I'll make sure whatever game I play next, I'll turn down the audio a little bit extra on. Because for some reason they all seem super daggone loud. It won't bother you. So you're saying we should put that to the test? Because that can be pretty loud. No, don't do it. Yes. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I might. Oh, Kashan might have flashbacks to the the fireworks game. Yeah, he has PTSD from that. I accept the challenge. Speaking of Kashan, you still around, dude? A whole refrigerator in that little nightstand. You don't change anything to stream. If I woke me up, I'll tell you. Yeah, my dude, but I don't like waking people up. I'd be really ticked off if I was sleeping good and somebody just screamed and woke me up. Have fun, alright. Had that good sleep, man. In fact, I probably am going to change games. I'm playing this one for a little over 2 hours, so let's get back up here on the second floor. Well, I better go inside in case next time I spawn in there's a bunch of bandits around me. But I have to go tinkle, so I will be right back and then we will change the game. I have returned. Just the ones that don't count as friends. Alright, I returned with snacks. Cool, where are they at? What happened? I teleported. You know. Alright, save this here. Click it off. And let's go ahead and see if we can beat Angerfoot. Because that was rather kind of entertaining earlier. He's like so hungry he only ate a small popcorn. Should probably yeah, for real, Kashawn. Where's our popcorn, dude? Jeez, rub it in our face. So did he give you free food there too? Along with the, what was it? 9 movies? Some popcorn, soda, and chill friends. Sounds like a night to me. Heck yeah, only thing that's missing is some pizza. Wow. Oh. Fly, fly, birdie. Dang. That was quick. I don't know what you're dancing for. Eat that crappy pistol. That dude is strong as heck. They spawned in random spots this time. They're learning. Wanna play some beer pong? Two for one. Another twofer. Bye-bye. Did I get him? Ah, son of a... Heal up. I hit him. Here, give you a daggone chance. Jesus. You get me in one shot now. Does it spawn random ones in random places now? That didn't take care of them. Call shenanigans on that. Got him that time. They didn't come up out of here last time I came through here. I wouldn't let me jump. It refused to let me jump. Jump button works. This is So how's everyone else doing tonight? There is no difficulty in this game either, I don't think. Yeet Gator Boy off the side. Difficulty is just a suggestion. No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think there is a difficulty. He shot me twice. I hit a bird with it. That was funny. I was about to say, I knew there was more. Gone, flying rats. Firm grip lotion. Alrighty. How does that not take them out? I know I can't shoot them either. They're freaking sharpshooters. Look at this. There isn't a difficulty, is it? Not just screwing with me, right? Yeah, assist mode. So I guess this is normal difficulty. I kicked him into the other guy. Well, they're gonna get me again, folks. Luckily, I'm wearing my Jesus sandals. When did the game change? After I came back from the toilet. So I got to jump. I know I've got to jump. That's the only thing I can do is jump. But it won't let me. Yes, it will. But it won't. I repeatedly hit spacebar. It refuses to jump. I don't know why. You seen me jump at the beginning just to test it. Oof. Wonder why sometimes they aggro on me and sometimes they don't. Come on. Are you serious? What hit me? Where'd he go? Okay, I didn't know I even hit him. Here we go for the umpteenth time. Everyone cross your daggone fingers. I made it. Oh my God, I made it. I think this is the end of the level. Praise the Lord. How are you going to beat that entire level in 35 seconds? Jeez. Pot shots. Complete the level in 25 seconds without jumping. I said that on a level before in which you absolutely had to jump. At least right now. Skip it. But. Oh, snipey. I can't crouch either. You usually follow the signs. Not like that, though. In the words of Master Chief, I need a weapon. Stop. Drop and roll. Whee! Supposed to run and jump over there and... Yeah, that wasn't super smart, but... Not really like I had a choice. Morally gray water. Hey, I was told the cake was a lie. Should be an achievement for kicking the toast out of the air. Gary's dogs. Elio. Bro is crafting it with his homies again. What? No smoking. Whatever that was. Yummy. Caw. Daggone fly was screwing me up. A toast room is a necessity in every home. Yes. I concur. This might be the last level. Goo Cop Copter. Say that 3 times fast. What does it do? Everyone has a really big head. I guess that would make it easier for headshots. But yeah, the second life. Oh god. Hey, GG. Yeah, and they each have different powers. Well. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I don't have any weapons. He hit me once and it killed me. How is that even remotely fair? I'll just kick random stuff at it. There. Do they count? Oh, come on. You can't see me. Hey, he didn't kill them all. Dang it. Couches seem to do the most damage. Hey, they didn't do any damage to it. Damn. I want it. Well, at least I got him somewhat down. It's hard when everything breaks. Come on. No fudge is given. Kicked him first and seen on TikTok a few times, but it's mainly people talking over the gameplay like a commentary thing. Yeah, I've seen it. Not really played much. I've seen little bits and pieces of it, but he won't kick things far enough. And I ain't got no weapons to shoot him with. Oh, that was my fault. Kick the couch, not jump over it. So how's that not hitting it? That was working a lot better. What? So I can kick it. And that's the way to do it. That should make things a little bit easier. That's right. Kill your own man. No, no, no. I'm going for that one. They're so low. Oh, I did it. Oh, you're not getting away. At least the DJ survived. Are you serious? What the heck am I supposed to do with that? Like, seriously. Be gone. Have to do it again. What the? Oh, crap. Dang. Talking about coming in like a wrecking ball. It's gonna take me out again. Rocket till the wheels fall off. Peace prevails. Defeat the violence gang. Yay. And just think, if I would have died at the very last second, I would have had to doing it all over again. That was amazing. Yes. Shoes recovered. Boots. No, yeah, I know that's not it because there are other gangs. Bad cop. You still have a whole life ahead of us. That's one pissed off Christmas tree. The violence gang has failed their mission, but the pollution gang won't be stopped so easily. You and your precious shoes will Drown in slime. That's like Mr. Hanky on steroids. Gross. Primo sneakers. You think? Really? There's 14 in this one total. Sneakerhead. What do these do? Charge a powerful dash. Perfect for kicking things. I still like the sandals. The heck? Okay, whatever that was. Toes so lifelike. Alright, well that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. It's 9:30. Going for about 3 hours now. Feeling a little tired. But there will be more tomorrow. If y'all would like to see more of this, I'm up for it. It has its charm to it. String, dude. You're welcome, and thank y'all for being here. I might have another little day stream tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll stick the little schedule thing up if I am. Depends on how much sleep I got. I'm gonna give it a do. Thanks. Oh, thank y'all very much. I'll be able to make it tomorrow, but we shall see. Well, I understand, my dude. Life, comes first. I never tell y'all to watch me over work or anything else like that. No, you gotta make that money, my dude. But I will see y'all sometime tomorrow. And take care.